I'm super excited to have the team of Hire Integrated here. Thank you, Jeff and Emily and Amanda, for having us. Why did you start Hire Integrated?
It's a great question. And I will say over the 15 years of my recruiting career, time and time again, I am seeing hiring managers ask for 10 people and only 2 or 3 show up. And Austin, even those 2 or 3 that show up, they sometimes don't have a lot of information about the position. It's heartbreaking. I think our industry needs a little bit of infusion, particularly at entry-level hiring. And Amanda actually used to be a client of mine. She's been on both sides. She's ran staffing firms and she's worked with staffing firms before. So she was a no-brainer to bring on board.
Oftentimes there's just a huge commitment of time that we put into vetting our staffing agencies, and there's really a business delivery that needs to be met. And so there's a high dependence on that delivery. And oftentimes it works out that, the day of, those objectives aren't met. And it leaves me actually in an awkward position to go back to the company and explain why, I chose this vendor and they didn't deliver.
So I think in the industry there's kind of an issue. Too many companies are spending too much of their resources, both in time and in money, and are not getting quality placements that they're looking for and that they really need.
So you're jumping into a space where there's other companies out there. What are you doing differently with Hire Integrated?
Well, it's Hire Integrated, right? We integrate with companies. We hire the way that they hire. We like to promote their brand. We like to talk to job seekers the way that they talk to job seekers. If we can eliminate those surprises and really inform the candidates before we qualify them, and the candidates are there because they want to be there, we feel like that's a really good connection for success.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick on you again, Amanda.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm hoping to lend my experience to really get behind the recruiting team. From the company side, they spend a lot of time investing in development of their recruiters. It is a recruiting role. So to blend that professionalism back into the recruiters that we have at Hire Integrated to really deliver the service that we're speaking of, that it'll make it different and better.
Yeah, Austin, don't get me wrong. We are going to communicate professionally just the way that management level candidates are used to being communicated with by other firms, right? That's a given. But we're also going to communicate that exact same way with entry level job seekers, right? They're going to be talking to trained professionals, trained recruiters that are highly incentivized to really make sure they spend time with them so that they're making the right decision about their next job. Which is why we have Jeff, right? To keep us on track.
So with Hire Integrated, one of our measures of success will be whether we hire candidates and give them the same kind of onboarding experience that candidates that are going to work for that same client receive from their internal team. Integrated isn't just the name of the company, it's also the way that we do business.
So it sounds like with Hire Integrated, you're not going to have that problem of only 3 people show up now when they need 10 because you're working with them more closely. They're getting to know the culture even before they get the job. And that's really exciting. So what's the first step for people when they want to start working with Hire Integrated?
Don't wait, right? A lot of times when companies do need to hire a lot, they'll call last minute and we'll do whatever we can to make sure we integrate as quickly as possible. But if you think that you're going to have hiring peaks down the road, engage with us now. Let us come out on site and, so call us today. Don't wait. Amanda knows we've been, we really like to get ahead of it as much as possible so we can be that safety net.
Yeah, absolutely. As Hire Integrated, we want to really jump in and partner with your organization. Sit in training classes, shadow a CSR representative so that we have a built out profile ready to go in case those emergencies do happen, because they do.
And we'll start sourcing and looking for those roles immediately. So we've got a good pipeline and we are promoting your company and the brand. So in a way, you're getting a lot of publicity and marketing and outreach to go ahead and get started. And again, we've got to be that safety net.
So we are the hiring safety net. So give us a call and let us come in and get to know your company. We want to know all about your company. that will help us to make the first placement that we do a big success and every placement thereafter.